9:15 here on your Friday morning. You can learn about the Catawba Nation in Winston-Salem this weekend. Catawba History 101 is a free event being held at historic Bethabara Park tomorrow morning.
And to tell us more this morning, we have Diana Overby joining us live. She is the Historic Parks Supervisor for the city of Winston-Salem. Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me. I'm glad to be here.
Sure. So perfect timing. This event is tomorrow. It's free for families. Tell us about Catawba 101. What can people learn?
Sure. So Cassidy Plyler from the Catawba Cultural Center is going to come out, and she's going to share with us about 6,000 years of Catawba history. So she's going to be talking about pottery traditions, government structures, creation stories, and also what the Catawba Nation is doing right now, what their accomplishments are now and what they hope to do in the future as well. And then afterwards, she's actually going to lead the audience in a friendship dance, which is an important part of their culture. They're going to be sort of creating a dance that is structured in a way to show how people's lives will interlace with each other throughout life.
Wow, 6,000 years of history packed into a 101 course. I was very intrigued to see how you'd break that down. So thank you for that explanation. Now, for the kids that maybe want to attend this event, are there activities for them?
Yes, there are. So the Lamb Museum is also going to be out there tomorrow, and they're going to have something called the nutting stone. And the nutting stone was something that children 10,000 years ago would have used in the Yadkin River Valley to shell nuts. So the children are going to get an opportunity to do that as well. And then the nuts, once they were shelled, could be ground down into flour to be used for baking or for other things as well. And then the Lamb Museum is also going to have a lot of other artifacts from the Yadkin River Valley too.
Diana, this is a celebration of cultures, right? So what is the link between the Catawba Nation and Moravians? You're kind of saying that we're linking kind of everyone together, right, by this educational format?
Yes, absolutely. So when the Moravians first came to this area of North Carolina in 1752 to find out where exactly they wanted their first settlement to be, there's a diary record entry about how there are Catawbas and Cherokees that are passing through this area, mostly for hunting purposes. So when the Moravians established Bethabara, they would have both Cherokee, but also the Catawba would often come while they were on a hunting party, and they would stop at Bethabara for food and lodging. So there was a lot of interaction that was happening between those two cultures.
That is so interesting.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're able to bring people into that part of the history of this area. Maybe they aren't as familiar with this side of it, but they know about the Moravians and things like that. So can you speak more to the importance of making these kinds of events accessible to the public?
Oh, it's so crucial. It's a big part of our mission at our site to have free events that people can come out to that they wouldn't otherwise get exposed to. Things like, the Catawba Nation, and then other things that we do like hands-on demonstrations that demonstrate things like blacksmithing and woodworking and things that they wouldn't get to see like on an average day, and they get to see it up close and personal and actually interact with the people who are doing these things and learn more.
Yeah, getting to have those conversations can be really impactful for people of all ages. While we have a few extra seconds with you, any other events you would like to highlight while we have you on?
Sure. So coming up in September, we have our big event, Apple Fest. So we're very excited and planning for that this year. It's going to be a great one. And we also have our Boo at Bethabara program, which is at the end of October, which is another really wonderful family event. We always encourage everyone to come out in costume. And then we have our Christmas event in December. And so we've got a lot coming up over the next couple of months.
Yeah, Bethabara really is an awesome place, especially fall and winter. So
hey, perfect to get you back on our show to join us for the Apple Fest next fall. Reach back out anytime. Diana, thank you for joining us this morning. Tomorrow, here are those details for you on the screen. Catawba History 101 and the Indigenous People Day event is going on from 1:30 until 4:30 at Bethabara Park. Admission is free. You can learn more and stay updated on all of those other events by visiting historicbethabara.org.